Well, look who dragged themselves back to the craps table. It's the long lost Skil and Luck. Yes, I haven't made a video in a while, but I figured I'd make one today. I showed Jeff from Mid-Atlantic Craps something that I was working on, and just wanted to break it down a little bit. See how it goes. I have no idea how this is going to turn out, but this is more like a theory video or whatever, so I'm going to be doing a lot of talking and probably not a lot of rolling, so you know, that's what this is going to be basically. The theory, it's a complete different way of throwing different things and building on different things at the craps table. Giving credit to where credit's due, you know, where Greg from 555 Crap, so that's, you know, his channel. Even though it's taken down, this is coming from him. Pieces of this is coming from him. Then I put my twist to it, and so this is coming from Wager Me This as well. It's just a collage of Frankenstein parts that I've smashed together, and it seems to work, and we'll go from there. Okay, so at a $10 table, you know, this works. You can have a whole lot less money, but at a $15 table, you had to have more. So with Jeff, you know, he's stuck at these $15 tables, so I'm just going to keep it at a $15 table, but at first I'm just going to talk you through it first. As we all know, you know, the iron cross, a basic iron cross, you know, is at a $10 table. If you did it, I call it the correct way. You'd have, you know, $10 in the field, and then to me, I don't know about you all, but to me, a proper iron cross is always 3x of whatever your whatever it is. So that would be, you know, so that's $30 right there on a 6 or an 8. You know, so that, you know, and then of course you got 25. Let me change this up here. Then you got a quarter. On that. So that is a proper iron cross to me. I don't consider, you know, if you're doing 10, if you got a $10 table and the field's 10, you know, if you're just only doing, you know, 12 or 20, you know, 12 or 24, or, you know, yeah, it's got to be, to me, it's got to be 30 to be a true iron cross, because of the way it pays out. That was the first agenda. Okay, so that's step one. If you agree with that, that's cool, because that's the base. That's part of the baseline. Okay, so at a $30, I mean at a 3x or 3x place bet of the field, you know, that, you know, there's 75, there's 85, and that's 95. So that's $95 right there that you're staring at. Okay, so this jumps dramatically when you go to a $15 table. I mean, just going up $5, it's insane how bad this jumps. Because look at this, you got 15 there, so 15 3x on a 6 and 8. That jumps from 30 to 25. That's 30. 40, that's 45. It's technically 45, so that would be right, but actually it's 25, 30, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48. That's $48 on a 6 and 8. I mean, seriously, that's just 25, 30, 40, 45, 48. That is $151. That's $151. That's insane. I mean, it's correct, but that it's insane. So that's 75, 10, 20. That's 100. It's 100 and a quarter. That's 150. 155. Wait, that's 100. That's 150. 155. 156. Right? So that's 156. That's worse than 151 from what I thought. So, I mean, put 15 back in the field. 20, 25. That's 30. 45. Wait, do I need 40? No, I won't need. Wait. I made a mistake. I won't need 45 on the 5. I only need 40 on the 5. If I've got 48, let's see, that's 30, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48. I'm doing this right. So that's 30, 40, 45, 48. That came with that. So now what do we got? Really? Let's break it down. Sorry for messing it up. Ah, come on, fingers. So what do we got? We got 75. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's what. Okay, all right. So that's 100, 100 and a quarter. 20, okay, so 25. That's 30, 40. That is 50. Okay, I was right. So it is 151. Ugh. All right. Sometimes you just need to re-verify stuff just to keep everything sane. All right. So we got 40. So 25, 30, 40. And then we got 15 in the field. And 3 and 3. So that's 48, 48. Yep. And yep. And yep. Okay, so again, that's 151 to fulfill a real iron cross at a $15 table. Okay, so that's what I've got. So that's what you've got to. That's on the right side to counterbalance on to go against the 7 on the dark side. We got to meet that minimum of 151. That's not easy to do. I mean, seriously, that is not an easy. That's not an easy hurdle to jump. So we got to earn our little selves over there and see what we can do to jump over this big hoop, so that the 7 can save us instead of slaughter us. Okay, so the best, so credit to Greg. He was doing, his don't strategy. So he was just going straight don't, but I'm not going straight don't. I'm doing a Dewey don't, but it's a small it's a small mini-me version of the Andre, okay, where he goes and does, you know, 2x odds. I'm not doing that. That's way too expensive. I'm just going a nickel more than for the pass line compared to the don't pass now, and I'm going in 30 increments, 30 units on here. So this has got to be 30. So this has got to be 35. Okay, and because the odds are so easier to calculate when the don't pass is in increments of 30, 60, 90, you know, 120, 150, 180, 240, etc. and so on, 300, whatever. So, and you're going to see that you won't need to get up past 90 or 120 on this at all. So that would be the max, okay? And I'm going to we'll walk through this step. We'll walk through this, okay? So this is the walking process and what I'm thinking and how I think that this could really be advantageous at the table, but you've got to have a super bankroll at a $15 table. I mean, like I said, it's a whole lot better at a $10 table by far. And if you can find a $10 or $5 table, you're in heaven. Okay, so I'm not even messing with the $5 table right now. We're just going to stick with the $15 table with the insanity right now, so we can work through it. Okay, so right now this iron cross doesn't really count. We're just going to set this money aside right now, where it doesn't really, you know, it's really not doing anything. Just putting this on this line right here. So that's still 151 potential that we've got to mess with. That's our hurdle that we've got to jump through, okay, for it to qualify to even come on board, so that we can play that. I mean, that's the goal. That's the ultimate goal, okay? But we're not there yet. So how do we get there? All right, so going back to Greg, so what we would do is this gives me, as long as I have extra odds, baby steps, as long as I have the odds to overcome this is not an overwhelming thing to overcome, or I can make the 7 strong. Okay, so I'm keeping the 7 strong on the come out. So the only thing that really kills me is a 12. Okay, so I'm not really worried about that. I've really never ever been worried about that 12. There it is, my 6262. But I've never been worried about that. Okay, so you know, it's $30. But when you're throwing out odds, then it skyrockets. Okay, so if that freaks you out, then you know that you can, you know, bet a few dollars on the 12, with the horn, and you can kind of have that covered. So I'm not saying, you know, don't do it. I'm just saying it's not, you know, whenever you put money over there, or you can do a CN or a CRAPS, because you're basically just you're doing the same thing as a pass, you know, without that. Okay, but we're trying to get this 7 strong. Anyway, so let's go on with the next step. So if we wanted to, you know, we can go. We could do 60, just as a something simple, okay? Because I know this isn't really gonna work, okay? So if we did double the odds, then if the point is 6, then of course if we 7 out, then that's going to lose and this is going to win. So we've got 5. This is going to be $5 less, and or you can calculate this as going to win 50, but it's going to win $5 less because of this. So it's going to truly win for 45. So you've got a 45 spread. You got a 45 spread. So that's 151. You know, is not, you know, 45 is not going to go into 151. So we already know that. So I'm just saying, you know, this is just the baby steps. So in order to get to, you know, we can start and just focus on the 7. Okay, there's nothing wrong with what, you know, with what Greg's doing, and what, you know, what I'm saying here is we start out here, let this earn and generate some money with that 7, you know, and you won't have, you know, or you can get, or you don't have to do the field. You can do, you know, baby steps with that. So what I mean is you could do like 18, you know, you can have one, you know, one place bet, you know, or what have you, that's gonna be minus the 45 that you're gonna win when the 7 comes. So I hope that makes sense. Okay, so so with this $60 here, if this point becomes 6, you're gonna only win 40. You know, this is only worth 40. The total is only worth 45. Okay, when all this is said and done, it's $45 to the good if you 7 out. So if we get a point of 5 and you're throwing 60 out there, you're only going to get what, 35? Because this is now worth 40, because it's, you know, 3 to 2. You have to lay 3. You have to lay 3 to win 2. And then if it's the 4, it's even worse. You're only going to get 30, but it's really worth only 25. It's only worth a quarter. So when that 4 or 10 comes, that's, you know, of course it's half. So what do? We bump up our odds. So the max. So what we can do is we're looking to find where we can cover 151. So the next step, if we go in increments, of 30, which was what I'm saying. So the next step up would be 90. Okay. So what's 90 going to do? So if the point becomes 6, the 90 wins 75. So we're only going to win what, 70? We're only going to win 70. And if the point becomes 5, then it's only, then that instantly goes to 60, and we're going to win 55. And if the point becomes 4 when we lay 90, then of course it goes to 45, and we're only going to win 40. So that blasted 4 is what we need to calculate to jump to figure out what our hoop is to qualify for the 151. So 90 is not going to do it. So the next step would be, you know, I'm just showing these in steps. So the next step would be 120. So we know that the 120 is not going to do the 151. Okay, but I'm just going through the motions, just to talk. So we know the 120 on the 6 and 8 is going to pay 100, and so it's worth 95, a total win of 95. If the point becomes 5, with the point being 5, with the 120 on there, then it's only gonna pay 80, and so it's worth 75. And again, for 120, it's 60 minus 5, so it's worth 55. Okay, so we know that that's not going to work. So the next step up, so 120, so it would be 150. 150 odds. Okay, so the 150 odds with a point of 6 is only 100 1/4, you know, and then you're only going to get 120. Again, with the 150, with 5 as a point, it's only going to win 100, so you're going to win 95. and again with the 150, and you know it's going to win 75 minus the nickel. Because of that, is only going to win 70. So we know that that's not enough. Of course we know that's not enough. So the next step, so we add another 30 to it, which we go to 180. So there's 180. Okay, so we got 180. So now we're getting close. Okay, we're nowhere near there, but you know we're jumping up in odds. So with the maximum that we can do with the 30 is 180. Okay, so those are other hoops that we've got to consider. Is that our maximum is 6 times the 30 is 180. So what can we get? What kind of bang for our buck are we going to get at this level? This is our max level with maximum odds at a 345x table. Okay, so the answer, is that at a 180 with the point being 6, then the 180 is only going to pay 150. Okay, and minus the quarter is 145. So the 180, if the point is 5, it's going to win 120, which is 115, and of course it's half. So the 180 is only going to be worth 90, and so it's basically $85. So that's $85. Nowhere near the 151 that we've got to qualify for. So what do? We bump it up. So we got to bump up our base now because the maximum odds didn't qualify us. Okay, so now we got to bump this up to 60. And so when we bump that up to 60, this bumps up easily to 75. Okay, I mean you could do 65. But then you're sitting here with nickels or whatever. But so it's just easier just to grab 3/4 chip-wise and just call it a day. All right. So I'm not squabbling over a few chips because that's not gonna that's not gonna make a difference, especially at this level. So so that's why I wanted to. So if you want to do 65, I don't have an issue with that. If you want to do 70, I don't have an issue with that. 75 is just easy. It's just you're just trying to make it easy on yourself, okay? And that way you're not messing with extra chips. That's 50, that's 60, that's 65. Okay, well that's 65. Okay, so if I want to go 70, there's 70. So if I want to go 75, and not mess with the extra nickels, then that's what I want to do. Okay, so I'm just saying 75. All right, so now with our next jump. So our next jump, if we did, so we know we can't start at 180, and so if we doubled this, it's 120, and we already know with the 30 that the 120 is not enough. We stopped at 180 last time. 180 is not enough. So the next jump from 180 on this, we went. That's 2 times, 3 times, 4 times. So 4 times. The 4 times would be what? Would be 240. So with 240, 25, 30, 40. So we go 240. All right. So what's 240 going to do? Okay. So 240. If the point is 6, 240 is going to win 200. But now we've got to minus the 15 from the 75 minus the 75 minus the 60. So we've got that's 15 difference, and so that's $15 less there. So from 200, that would make that 185. So this is worth 185. Now that does qualify. But do they all qualify? See, they all have to qualify. Not just 1, not just 2, but they all have to qualify. That 4 has to qualify. So if the 5 what is it on the 5? So with 240, 240 will on a 5 will pay 160, minus the 15 is 145. So that doesn't qualify, because we need 151, and it's worse here. Okay, so 240 wins what, 120? It's half, and then minus 15 is 105. So 105. So that's 105. It doesn't qualify. So now we got to bump. We still have room, because we're only at 3 times the odds of the 60. So we can go up another increment of 30 to 300 because of this $15 table crap. Thanks, Jeff. I wouldn't have this problem at a $10 table. All right. So anyway, all right. So so what we so 300. All right. So let's do 300 and see what that insanity looks like. Okay. So the next step up is 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is 4 times odds. It's 4x of the 60. Okay, so 300. If our point becomes 6 at 300, it will pay 250. Minus the 15 would be 215. So that does qualify. All right, so if the point becomes 5, it wins 200, and so 200 minus 15 is 185, so that qualifies. All right, so 300 is 150, minus 15 is 135, so it still doesn't qualify. It still doesn't qualify. Okay, so now we've got to go up and step it up to the next level, from 300 to 360. So because that would be the next increment in that. So what? Let's see here. So it'd be 360, I believe, because I'm thinking. So it's 120, it's 180, then 240, then 300, and then 360. Okay, so 360 is our max odds that we can do at this level. Okay, so now if the point becomes 6, when the point becomes 6, we've got 360 here. So 360 will win 300, and then 300 minus 15 is what, 285. So that does qualify. So if the point becomes 5, then the 300 is worth 200, and then 200 minus 15 is 185, and if the 4 becomes the point when it's at 360, then it's worth 180, and then it would be 180 minus 15 is 165. 165. So okay, so now it qualifies. Okay, so we were looking for is 151 is our worst field bet, because the field bet could be like if the point is 4, 10, or 9, then we have everything. It takes 151 to cover it all. But if it's a 5, if the point is 5, then we will have less money to cover, and it'll be 111, And then if the point becomes 6 or 8, then it's even less money to cover. It'd be 103 to cover, because we would have 48. We'd have 48 here. We would have 40 on the place 5, and we'd still have 15 in the field. So yeah, that's 103. So that would be the cheapest amount. But we still had to make sure that we had enough to cover, if the point is 4, to cover everything for our odds, because this would still be at max, with all 3 being out there, with 48, 48, and 40, all paying, they're all paying 40. I'm sorry, 56. They're all paying 56. Oh God, I hope that makes sense. Okay, so so that's our baseline. So, and again, that's 60 with a maximum of that is maximum odds, because that's 6 times. Okay, so what can we do to lessen that burden? So there's another step there's another step or 2 that we can do to lessen that burden, and it's just going up. So basically, if we do 90 over here, 1, 2, 3. So check. So if we do 90, and then we make this 100, then that lessened the burden from 15 to 10 as a difference. Okay, we still have to have, and this cuts this down. Okay, hang on a second. Okay, so I've got 90. We got 180, and then twice is 270, and then 3 times is 360. So we're at 3. So we went from 6 times to 3 times odds, with making it look like 90. Okay, so we would have some still wiggle room if you wanted to make that higher, and make your 7 pay stronger. You can bump that up, from 360 you can go to 450, and then maximum would be 540. So 6 times 9 is 54. So 540. So you can do 540 max odds there. But this is just but you're making this cheaper just by a little bit, okay? And then so that's 109, and then 100 versus 90. So that's a $10 difference instead of the 75 and the 60. Then I could even make it. I guess that was step 1, and then the last step would be. Let's see here. So 90, then it would be 120. So if I make it look like, 120, then I could make this look like. I can make this look like 120. I can make this look like 125, and only have a $5 difference. So I can do that. So instead of a $10 difference, I can have a $5 difference, and still be in range. And that even from 3x. Ooh, this is what, 120. So it goes to 240. So that's 2 times. 3 times is 2 times is 360. So it went from 3 times to 2 times. I hope you understand what I'm saying. So this is only two. This is only 2 times this, because this is at 360. So 240, 360, 480, 600, and then 720. 720 would be the most. 720 would be the most. Okay. Oh, this is hurting my brain. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, it's crazy. All right, so let's see. So I did 90. But if I did 90, I could do. I think I jumped the gun here. If I did, because we only need 151. Let's see here. If I did, that's yeah. Let me take this down for just a second. So I don't this is having a $5 difference. That's not, you know, that's fine. We're back like at that $30 and 30 and 35 level from the very beginning. And then we could do let's see, it's 120, 120, 120, 120. So I could go if I did 4, it'd be 480. 480. I could do 4. I can either do 450. We went from 360. We went from 360. So I can go. That's one option. So I can go 450. I can try 450 because that's divisible by 30. That's divisible. That'll work. So if I chose 450, okay. So if I chose 450, 0.6. That's going to pay 375. So it'd pay 370. So I'd have 370 versus 151. Okay, so you could do that. Or you can do that at the, or you can do that at the 90 level as well. That's 75, 90. You could do that at the 90 level. You could do that at the 90 level as well. So that's 90, and that's 100. So that's just do like a comparison here. So you got 125 versus 120, or you got 100 versus 90, and either way would work for the 450. For the 450. Because again, the 450 would pay 375, so that would be 370 here, but then you'd have to subtract a little bit more, and that would be what, 365 here. So it's 370, 365, whatever. Okay. So, but you're I hope you get what I'm saying. So now once you get past this and you get so so you could do 360. So 360 is it. So the 360 is the hurdle the bottom line is the 360 is the starting point, is the starting point for getting it. So, and if you can't really, calculate 360 quickly, I mean, then you could jump to 450. 450 is pretty easy to calculate too, because 450 is 375. This would pay 300, and this would pay 2.25. Okay, so I think that might be easier to calculate quick for for us people that have brain freezes like me. So this, and so I think that would work. So you would either get 220 or 215 if the point is 4. Okay, so I think that's what I wanted to show. I hope that makes sense. At a $15 table, that's how insane that you have to jump to qualify to get through that 151, to get through the 151. Okay, so again, the minimum is 360. So 50, 60. So it's 360. And so the 360 would qualify. The 360 would qualify at the $60 level. It would qualify at the $60 level. So if you had 75 there, it would I believe it would qualify. Hang on, let me think. Yeah, because 30. That's, I mean, 6 times 6 is 36. So add a 0. So that's 360. And 360 would be, this would be 180. And then 180 minus 15 is 165. So that would qualify. That would qualify. That would be our ground. That would be our ground beginning with a $15 field, 25, 30, 40, and then we have 48 and 48. So that would work. So if the point is 4, 9, or 10, the maximum field is 151. But if the point is 5, you just take the 5 off. You don't have to mess with it. That makes it that makes it a little bit. It makes it that much less. So. And then if the point becomes 6, and you're only doing that, and you don't have to place that much, the 48. So there's ways of, that it works in theory. So, oh boy. All right, let's see what we got. We got a 9. All right, so 9, that pays, that's 15. All right, so that would pay 15. So we would just keep that. And that's a yo 11. Another 15. I would $15 table. All right, I don't know. I'll probably hang on to that. Box cards. My casino pays triple. 1, 2, 3. Most everybody else pays double. I guess I'll just pay double. What the heck? All right, so that gives us options. So 10, 20, 30. So this way we could catch. If we wanted to, we can we could go and buy the 4 for 30. If we wanted to, because you know that gives us a little wiggle room for this, and it's not, and we've also, you know, we've got this money too, so 6, easy. So we would lose that and win this. So this loses, and we win it right back. This pays 56. So there's 55, 56, and then of course you'd have to break it right back down and put 15 back in the field. Like that. Snake eyes looking right at you. So that's another double. So that way, 10, 25, 30. So I would buy that 10 because we have excess here to help offset anything that loses. There's a 9, 5, 4, 9. 9. Okay, so that is our deficit, or that's our hole. Okay, so that does hurt. All right, so we lose all of this. We do win there, and we win there. The point comes down, and we have lost. We've lost, that's 300, a quarter, and 30. So that's 330 that we've lost. But we made only 50, 60, 71. So we are in the hole. But it's not a hole that we can't climb out of. Actually, a little bit more. 10, or 50, 60, 70, 80, 85, 86. Okay, so it's a hole that you can come out of with a bankroll. I feel on the come out roll I wouldn't be having the field working, and since we made the point, I would leave those alone. And 75. So that would be 60. So that's how I would do that. And let's see what our point becomes. 4. Okay. So 4 becomes our point. I would move that to the 9. I would reestablish the $15 field. And let's see what else. So now we need to put out some odds. So, so the magic number is 360. So 350. 60. And yes, I didn't have a bankroll, so I apologize. I wasn't even really. I wanted to see if we can get this back. There's 12 boxcars. So I'm going to break this down. All right, so. It's 100, there's 200, and I'll put this with this. Alright, so this is what we need to get back. Try to make back. Alright, so we had double that. So this is what we're fighting for. Alright, so get up there. Fingers. Three. Ace deuce. All right, so that's 15. Yo, 11, 15, 5, no field 5. All right, so lose field, and it pays what, 56. So, whoops. 55. 56. Whoops, what am I thinking? No, yeah, because that lost because of the field. Okay, so I get 56, so I'll do that. And put 15 back in the field. Alright, snake eyes again. So that's double. Alright. 6. Right there. Take this down. Base 56. 55. 56. Alright. Putting 15 back in the field. 7 out. Okay. So now, this is what's going to happen. We'll take down all the losers. Loser. All right, so this pays even. 360 pays half. So, let's see, my brain, 360, 360, 360, pays 180. 150, 60, 70, 180. Okay. And so that goes back to the bank, to our losing pile. And we get all this back. So we go like that, add a quarter to make it look like 75. This comes back home. This comes back off. Point is off. And we're out and running. And so then I would we're out. 6. Marker 6. Throwing out 360. So we're always going to throw out 360 right now. So now I got to dig in here. And I'm going 40. Whoops. Going 30. 40 and 40, 48, so that's 25, 30, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48, and then I'm going to make some change. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, for 15 in the field. All right, all that's set. $12 boxcars. All right, so normally mine pays double. I mean, mine pays triple, but I'll pay it double because most of everywhere pays double. But my local does pay triple. 5, no field 5. Lose the field. And this pays 56, 50, 55, 56. Alright, so then I gotta bring 15 back to the field. And this comes to moi. Alright. 12, wow. A lot of outside numbers. 12, so that pays double again. 15 and 15. See, we're making a big dent in that hole we had. We're coming back. And as soon as I say that, 10. Alright, so there's another 15. And so, I would be getting that, I'd be throwing at least a quarter on the 9 by now. Boxcars again. So, that's another double. Right there. Okay. And 6. Wow. Just right when we were getting ready to get out of the hole, that rotten 6 comes. We lose that. I'm just going to, well, It's like a big losing pile here. We lose that. We lose this. And we win 75. So we lost 300, 300 a quarter, 10, 25, so that's 350, 360. We did lose 360 altogether. So that goes back here. So make this look like make that look like 60. We're off. And that is a 5, 5, no field 5. Mark our 5. Move this over. Make it look like make change. Right, 15 in the field. And I have 360. 1, 2, 3, 50, 60. That's 360. Bridge. Three. Okay, so that's 15. Three again. Another 15. So yeah, I'll keep that for now. 5. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lordy Lord. Alright, so we lose there. And we lose there. And we lose there. And we win there. That's not good. So, on those hot streaks, you will get your butt tore up. I'm not denying that. Okay, so 5, remark 5. So I've got to borrow 350, 360. I forgot my field, damn it. No field. 55, 56. And 8. And so 55, 56. 3 in the field. 6. 55, 56. Okay, so I'm going to need some change. 10, 25, and then they're going to need some change. Didn't hit the back wall here. Alright, didn't do that feel bad either. Doggone it. Okay, so 9 pays 35. Nine again. So we get 15 for the field. And 35. And I'm going to buy the 4 for 30. Nine again. So 15 and 35. Okay, so another hit. That's an 8. Easy 8. 6, 2, 8. Was an 8. Alright, so 8 is the field. 55, 56. 15 back in the field. 10 hard. 10 hard. Okay, so that's 15 there in the field. And then I would put 30 buying that 10. 9. 5, 4, 9. So that's 15 and 35. And I just collect that nonsense for right now. 12. Wow. So there's 50. Well, hey, instead of throwing it that away, 10, 25. Because I was going to do that anyway. Alright, so 12. Snake eyes. And 15. Hard, 10. Okay, so let's make some more change. It's 50 and 25. there's 15. That pays 60 for $1. I guess I could push that. 6. Easy 6. Lose the field. 50, 56, 55, 56. And 15 back in the field. That's a 3. Is 15. 6. 6 easy. Lose the field. And break 100. Alright, so now they owe me 56. And 15 back in the field. 5. Son of a gun. We were so close to... Doggone it. Lose the field. I was hoping we'd get out of that hole. That pays that. Puts us right back in that hole. It's a winner. We put 60 on it. And I mean, it wasn't real. I mean, it was devastating, but you know, we'll get out of that hole. 4. All right, 4. That's probably good. All right, so mark our 4. I'll bring us over, and I'll put 15 in the field. And yeah, I'm not going to add another quarter to it right now. It's 8. All right, lose the field. We get 50. 6. 15 back in the field. Yo 11. Yo 11 is 15. Yo 11 again, back to back. Another 15. 8 hard. 8 hard. Lose the field. 55, 56. All right. So 56 for 15 is not a bad deal. There's another 6. Lose the 15. Let's make some change. Okay, so they owe us 50. 56 for 15. And I'll get another 100. 4. Oh, you got to be kidding me. And I didn't put that out either. Doggone it. Here. 350, 60. Shoot. Okay, so goes like that. Doggone. Almost out of that. I would have got paid there. That comes down. Made the point. And this goes back to 60. Ah, 12. So this is barred, this loses. And you come back. Wow, everything's just biting me. There's a 5. Let's see what we can do. Field. 10. I know we can come out of this hole. I know we can. That pays 60. 20. So it's $1, right? So it's, yeah. 7. That's mine. 7 out. 7 out. All right. So. Fingers, you're going to do that. 7 out. Okay, so that loses. You get 60 out of that. I didn't have my damn odds. What the heck is wrong with me? My goodness. I would have had my odds out there. Christ. Alright, slow down. Stupid mistake. Stupid mistake. Just a bigger hole. Doggone it. All right. $7. All right. So, what? 15. We would lose, but win. 6. Now that is aggravating. It's 2. 3. 50. 60. I ain't gonna forget it this time. Yo, I'm going to need change. Alright, how much you going to put yourself in the hole? Alright, so, let's see, I need 48, so that's 30, 40, 45. it's what, 40, 25, 30, 40. All right, come on. That is an 8, 5. Come here. 5, 3, 8. Okay, lose the field. 55, 56. All right. Now, 15 goes back. And don't screw up. 9. Okay. 9. 9 is 15. Let that one. Thank that one. 7. 7 out. Alright. That's not the worst thing that could happen. Alright, we lose the field. Take down all the losers. And this is a loser. Okay, so let's get spade flat. 60. And 360. 360 gets 300. Right? Yeah, 300. So 10, 25. So that's 100. Okay, so put that back, and you owe me. That's 10, 25. So that's 100. So you owe me another 200. Well, that's one way of getting out of the hole. Okay, so I owe 75 out of that to do that. And that's my money there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 500. So that's 100. That's 350, 60. So that's my odds. And that's my money. Coming out of that insanity. Alright. Alright. Come on. 3. So we just lose just a little bit. So we lose here. Wait a second. No, we lose here. And we win here. Alright, so we put that back, take that back, put that back. So we lost a few bucks. 10. Good. Good, 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 good. We love 10 as our point. So we can put 360 out there. Alright, so now we're going to invest. Alright, so we've got 30, 40, and 30, 40, 45, 48, 30, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48. Alright. Yo, 11. Yo, 11. Yo, 11. Yo, 11. That's 15. Are you kidding me? Oh. Oh. Hard 10. Wow. 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 Consolation prize. not. 8. Don't like the 8. Alright, what can I do about this damn 8? Let's see here. Hard way, we can go, I'll just throw a quarter on it. 15. Where's my damn odds, you idiots? Alright, so, that's 200. It's 300. 50. 60. Alright, so this comes back. Gets paid 15. Five fever, no field. Lose 55, 56. 15 back in the field. 5, no field 5. Lose 50, 5, 56. 7 out. Alright, so this is not bad. This is not bad at all. This would lose. Alright, so this is going to get paid flat. It's our 60. And 360. It gets paid 300. 10, 25, that's 100. So you owe me another 200. Gotta make this right. $350, $360. All right. 4 easy. Can do this. Can do this. Okay, so 4. Put our 3 out there. 360 out there. Quarter, quarter, quarter. That's 30, 40, 40, yep. And then 30, 45, 48, and 30, 45, 48. Yes. And then 15 in the field. And we're off to the races. And no roll, die down and out. Five, and no field 5. scrape that field down and pay that man his money. 55, 56, 56. Alright, so get some change. 10, 25. To put 15 in the field. 6 easy. 6 easy is a loser in the field and gets paid 55, 56. Put 3 back in the field. 6 easy. Looky there. 55, 56. Put 3 in the field. 7 out. That's good. I mean, it's not bad. Okay, so we'll lose this consolation prior paying the flat of 60, and that gets paid half. So 360 will get paid 180. So there's 1, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Okay, so that's 65, but it's not enough. Okay, so 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, right? No, wait a second. Is it, what did I say? It's 360. So that's 180. Okay, so it's 1, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. Come on, get your stuff straight. There, 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 there. And here we go. 7 out. Okay, so lose. And 4 easy. So 360 back out. So set them up. 15 in the field. 30, 40, 30, 45, 30, 45, 48, change, 48. Seven out. All right. Shoot, it was a 7. All right, so 7 out. Okay, this is a loser. It's 60 for that. And that again is 180, so that's 1, so, 3, 30, 40, 30, 45, 48. Boxcars. 15 and 15. Winner. Another winner. Oh, I didn't have my odds. Oh boy, that saved me. 10, 25. Wow. That saved me. My stupid forgetfulness saved me. Unfreaking real. I didn't like that 6. That 6 scared me. No, 7 out. Okay, so I lose here. Win here. Put it back. Whoops. Alright. 7. 8. Oh boy. Oh boy. I will do it this time though. Even though I don't even know it scares me. 6. 6 easy. Alright, lose the field. There's 50. 55. 56. 15 back in the field. 8. And that's why I didn't want to do that. We are just too hot. This random freaking shooter is burning me up big time. Consolation prize. Yay. Well, I thought I could get out of this hole. I really did. I thought it was going to be easy, but apparently it's not. Not today, for some reason. 6. Now come on, 6. 6 hard. So, 1, 2, 50. It's 360. 9. 15 in the field. 3. Another 15 in the field, from the field. 12. 15 and 15 is 30. So this time I'll throw a quarter on the 9. 3. It's 15 from the field. 5. 6. You got to be freaking kidding me. Ugh. Come on. I don't want to win on these points. Oh, Lord. Nine. 30, 40, 5. Field. 9. 60. 4. Just gonna say, don't do it. Don't you do it. 4. It's 15. Pays 15. 5. 5. No field. 5. No field. Pays 50. 5. 56. 3 back into the field. 15 rather, whatever. 5. 5. No field. 5. Lose the 5. 50. 5. 56. 3 back in. 15 back into the field. Golly. What is it with this? Where are your 7s? Where are the 7s? Oh, my. Where are the 7s? Seriously. Huh. 3. Of course, that's bad. Mark down. 10 hard. $15 winner. All right. No, no, 9. No. Oh, I didn't have my, yes. Thank goodness I didn't have that out. Oh. Oh my goodness. Oh. Wow. Just freaking unreal. Lose. Win. Man, this is just insane. Off. Oh my God, how many points? 8. I'm scared of that freaking 8. Where is the 7s at? 6. Man. Lose. 50. 5. 56. I need 15 in the field, sir. Ah, that's behind the chip. That's a 5. Thank God it's a 5. No field. 50. 5. 56. That's 4. Field bet. Seven out. 4, 3, 7. All right. Seven. Line away. I didn't have my odds. What the hell is wrong with you, boy? Wow, you screwed up on that one. 9. All right, let's see if you can get your brain together and do it right. All right, so there's 3. Shoot. 50, 60. And you got in the field. You gotta borrow some more, like an idiot. That's 30, there's 40, 30, 45, 48, 30, 40, gotta borrow 5, 48. Man. 5, no field, 5, loser on that, get 50, 5, 56. In the field, 5, no field 5, no field 5 is 50, 5, 56. That's 3 in the field. Unbelievable. Another 9. I swear that was a 9. It was a freaking 9. What are you gonna do? What you gonna do? I mean, just another winner. Just another winner. Okay. So, all right, mister. What's the smart thing to do? Smart thing to do is to go, I'm gonna go, let's go bigger. I'm gonna get out of this hole by going into the hole. I don't even know how much this is. Okay, so I'm gonna go, there's 100. I'm gonna go 100 and a quarter and 120. Okay, that's gonna give me some ammunition to increase this. That's the only way out of this I'm seeing, and it's gonna probably bite me. It's probably gonna bite me. Point is 8. Bring this back. I got 15 in the field. All right, brain. All right, brain. What do you need? Make it simple. Let's go 600. 600 odds against. That's 600. Oh, Jesus. Help me. That's right. Okay. No, wait. No points. Please, no point. Oh, God! I said no 8, not an 8. Oh, God. That's terrible. That is absolutely terrible. 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 Yep. 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 Okay. So it's 120. 1020. Yep. Holy Moses. Get out of this hole. 9. All right. Change for 50. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Okay, so 25, 30, 45, 48, 15, and 600. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Three. Whew. Wow. 8. Easy. All right, that's down. 55, 56. 15 back in the field. Random roll is a 6. 6, 6, 6. All right, that's 15 down. 50, 5, 56. I can't believe, I mean, this is, can't believe getting all, whoops, 15 in the field. Can't believe all these points. No! Where is the 7s at? I'm rolling random. Just god awful. Yeah, here's a quarter, and I'll take 600 of your money. Thank you very much. Says the casino. What the heck, man? This is supposed to work. Not on a super hot shooter. 4. Come on. Give me another 600. $15 in the field. $12. Okay, roll them again. 8. Easy. Alright, lose the field. Get 50. 5, 56. Throw 15 back at the field. 9. Center of the field. 9 has gotten paid 15. So we've gotten enough hits now that I can throw a quarter in as a pass line bet. 9, center of the field. 9 again. Alright, so, and that's going to give me some breathing room here to press. Okay, so there's 15 and 35. Come on, baby. We gotta do this. Alright, so now I'm just gonna collect that one and we'll 3. That's 3. It's 15. I'll collect that one as well. 8, easy 8. So here's this. Go 50, 5, 56. Alright. 3 back in the field. Alright, so I'm going to get that 10 for $60. Buying it. 8. Alright. Was an 8. Easy 8. Okay, lose the field. 50. 5. 56. Okay, so I'm gonna make that look like 50. 9. Oh, I didn't have my field. Damn it. Pay 70, 50, 60, 70. Alright, 15 in the field. 12 box cars. So that's double. Alright, so I'm good with that for right now. 8. Easy 8. Lose the field. We got 50. 5. 56. Alright. That's 4. That's 4. Need that for the fields. We'll keep that temporary. Field dead. Yo. Yo 11 is 15. 9. Center of the field. 50 is 70. Okay, so hang on a second. So that's 70. And that's 75. That's 85. So that's 85. 75. 75. 85. So that's 100 for what, 15? 85, 95, yep, for 15. Alright, so 100 for 15. 100 for 15, alright, 6. Alright, field is 55, 56, and 15 in the field. 6. 55, 56. 15 in the field. Yo 11 is 15. 7 out. 7 out. Okay. Okay, so we lose that. This is 120. It's 120 flat. That's 600 pays 300. 1, 2. So I'll take that back and that back for 100. Quarter, and I'm good. 6 scares the crud out of me, but I still got to do it. 30, 40, 30, 40. 5, 48, and 15. 6 is our point. 6. Okay. 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 I give up. I give up. Wow. Just reel. So disgusted with that freaking hot shooter. And I don't, even if I offset that, whoops, wait a second. Come on. Even if I offset that with that, you know, I didn't really count it, rewind it real quick or whatever, even so. That's still 2,000. That's still 2,000 in the freaking hole. Unfreaking real. But you got a hot shooter. What can you do? What can you do? The sevens just weren't nowhere to be found. It was just really weird. Really weird. All right, well, you're looking for people not to make their points, and if they do that, then that's just complete devastation, as you can see. And you know, as you know, most people do 7 out. But oh my God, how long has this video been? Been forever. Oh my God, I can't believe it's that long. Okay, I apologize it's that long. I had to try, I wanted to try to dig myself out of that hole. Just did not happen. This is crazy. Because it normally doesn't happen that way. But it did. And so I will swing it. I'm gonna swing again. I have not learned my lesson. But it's all good. All right, so y'all take care. See you again at the craps table, and dice are out along with my brain. So we'll see you next time. If you had fun, like and subscribe. You know, all you can do is laugh at yourself, right? You know, when it doesn't go your way, it doesn't go your way. So it is what it is. So we'll get them next time. We'll keep the odds in our favor. You know, there's no guarantees, and this proves it. All right, until later.